Welcome back to the channel, everyone, for this episode 5 on No Man's Land with me, Farmer Murphy. Well, as you can see, the boss has come back and she's quite happy with her new accommodations, and apparently she doesn't miss the outhouse at all, which I find amazing. But anyways, you can see it's later in the day, the following day, and our money has gone down significantly. So you may be wondering, what have you been up to, Farmer Murphy? Well, let me show you. Thing is, the wife got the new house. We were free to run amok, and we did. So first thing you'll notice, I've put in a shelter back here for us to store some equipment because things were getting kind of crowded, and I put in some lighting. And you notice that the carpenters, they were busy, and they put in another carpentry shop here. Um, those boys, they work fast. I'll give them that. And you can see we have a bunch of wood planks we need to feed that. So that's what we'll get on to here first and get production underway there. We're turning into the IKEA moguls of No Man's Land. It'll take a little bit for our sawmill to get it completely stocked with planks. I think it'll hold 18,000. But after that, we'll still have planks that we can sell. Well, I'll get the rest of these moved and production turned on, and I'll catch up with you in a few minutes. All right, I've got all those planks loaded in, and the production is turned on, so it's busy working away. You may notice I have a little bit of wood in there, not much. It was just a couple small trees that I knocked down to get the house in. So I'm not going to turn that on just yet, but we are going to take care of that very shortly. So, speaking of which, I'm going to jump in the pickup and I'll meet you down at the garage because that's not all the foolishness I spent money on. So, see you down at the shop. All right, we're down here at the farm shop and time for the big reveal. And there's our latest addition to the farm. Nice old Mac I found online. And a low loader. And you may be asking, why did you buy that? Well, because we're going to have so much furniture, we're going to need this trailer to haul it. Well, probably not really, but that is one thing we can do with it. But no, we're going to lease some logging equipment tomorrow, and we needed to haul it down to our logging location because uh, some of it doesn't have a very good road speed. So that's was the biggest driver, and not only that, of course, we can use the highway tractor to, like I say, haul some of our other goods and products or crops. So that's the latest addition to the farm. So I'm looking forward to using it, but that'll be tomorrow. And actually, I think I'm just going to leave it sit here for overnight. We'll jump back in our pickup, and I think that'll be a wrap for today. So tomorrow morning, game day it is. I will get up, get our lime production going. Just a reminder, we're only we reduced it a little bit here for November or sorry, December and January, but I will get that done, and we'll lease us probably a Scorpion King, and we're going to knock some trees down. So I will see you in the morning. Well, we're down here at the store, and I now realize I'm on episode 6. So there was a slight pause in the action. If you haven't watched episode 5, you better. You know, there's an old saying you may have heard that, like when they finish a film, they say it's in the can because they would transport the movie pictures to the theaters and that and store them in these large circular cans. Well, I found out that's where episode 5 was, but unfortunately, it was in the garbage can. So, anyways, we got that fixed. Enough said about that. I now realize I'm on episode 6. And let's carry on with what we came down here to do. And what I want to do is I'm going to lease a Scorpion King. And I think we'll just take it as it comes because we're just leasing it. And that's why we have the low loader, so we can load this up and haul it to our logging location. As I explained, we're going to take that one field over and use it to increase our yard. So I want to get some arable land out of that forestry block we have. Fits on there nice. Hopefully it makes it in one piece to our logging lot. Nice. Well, we'll jump in here and head on down the road. Should take a look at the interior on here. Pretty detailed. We may start here an external view just to make sure it stays put. I think it's going to stay there. I have plans to lease another piece of gear, but we'll get some trees knocked down first. Pretty impressive interior, I have to say. Better pop outside and have a... actually, I wonder if we can see it in the mirrors. No. All right. Yep, still with us. So that's one disaster averted anyways. I guess that's one reason to watch the channel, figure out what the heck he's going to do wrong next. Oh, I see another... While we were downloading our lime, another furniture pallet showed up, so we'll have to take care of that. Oh, and a couple more wood pallets. All right, I'll get this unloaded and I'll catch up with you in just a minute. Okay, I think we're ready to go logging. I just had to take a break there to get change my controllers because the battery was dying. So did that, and I also figured out what cut length we need. So we're all set to go. So let's jump in. Now we're going to have to do this with the help menu on, at least initially. Another one of those jobs I was used to doing with the side panels. So I'm going to need a little guidance. So let's get it started up here. We need to unfold the processor. Okay, we'll do that. And in the meantime, we'll change the cut length here to 6 meters, I believe, is what we need for our trailer. All right. And my intention is just to go to town here and clear out as much of this as we can today. I am going to bring the telehandler down and stack most of it down here, although I am going to haul some to our sawmill and our other carpentry shop. I guess we need to turn the processor on. And I always found it... Okay, how do we move this up and down? Just about as easy to do this in cab as anything else. Used to get a notification that it was ready to cut. That should be good. Where's cut? Oh, I guess we don't get a notification anymore. I'm not going to worry about tidying this up. Like I said, I'll bring the JCB down and kind of stack everything up, and we will haul a couple loads. Oh, Got to remember it's that way to lift it up. I'm going to kind of just work my way over to where the edge is here. Oh, that's a little too much. I'll get used to these controls eventually. Like I said, all I ever used was with the side panels, so. Oh, this one. Should be getting pretty close to the edge of our land here in a minute. Oh. Hopefully I can find all these stumps afterwards. I think that was a little too much. Okay, I think we're finally into some of the bigger trees here. Wonder if we can get this one over here if it's still on our property. Oh. All right, well, I think you guys get the idea. I'll carry on with this for a little bit, and I'll probably bring you back in after some time and show you the progress, and maybe we can tag along and do a little bit more, and I'll be a little bit more familiar with the controls, and it'll go a little smoother. But for now, I am just going to terrorize these trees, so I'll catch up with you in a little bit. Well, I just finished loading up our trailer. I brought it down. I thought we might as well take at least one load of logs into our new carpentry shop so we can get it processing the wood while we're doing this logging. Seemed to make sense to me. So we'll take and get this delivered. I may haul, I probably will actually haul another load to top up the other carpentry shop and the sawmill, but I'll do it later in the day. I just thought we should get this one done first. Decided to use the case for this, just we haven't used it for anything since we put the new engine in it. There we go. Now we can come over here and turn that process on. Yeah, that's about half full, so we will bring more down later today, but we'll get back and carry on with cutting wood for now. Well, there we go. And I'll get back to knocking down some more trees.
Hello and welcome back, everyone. As you can see, it's evening of the following day, and I do have the Scorpion King loaded up, ready to be returned. I did keep it overnight so that I could completely log off our entire land area that we own. It really didn't take all that long. The Scorpion King only has about I think 4.5 hours on it. But when I first got going today, I thought I'd haul some logs, and the day just kind of got away from me. I filled both the sawmill and the carpentry shops up, and that just took me longer than I thought. So I realized when I got started cutting trees again, it was like almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So really wasn't that bad. But I'll get this returned, and then we'll sleep overnight, and then we'll come out and take a look at this in the daylight and see what it looks like. So I'll see you in just a little bit. Well, here we are the next morning. Oh, and I wanted to mention too, some of you may have noticed I commented when I first started using the Scorpion King that the cut notification wasn't coming up. I said the same as FS19. It was just fine. It showed up in the help menu. I was looking for it someplace else. That was just having a senior moment. So it is exactly the same as it was on FS19. But anyways, I cut every tree I possibly could on our property here. As you can see, they're scattered all about the place. There is some clear area up front there. That's where I hauled the logs for the sawmill and the two carpentry shops. So I filled them both up early yesterday. So my next task is then I need to pick all these logs up and stack them up front. I might actually talk to the neighbor and see if I could just stack them on the edge of his land, if that's possible. Just so we have maximum use hours, because it's going to be quite a stack of logs. But anyways, I think that's it for this episode. It is the 4th of December, so I will pay the loan again today. I'll give the bank another 10,000. I haven't hauled our rock, but I will do that. But for now, I think we'll call it an episode. So if you're still with me, I really appreciate you watching. If you found something useful and entertaining, I encourage you to hit the like button. And if you're enjoying the series, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified when the new content lands. So, but for now, it's Farmer Murphy signing out.